soul. This is no coincidence. You're floating through one of the Netherlands' most intense hubs of food preservation, where entire villages smelled permanently like breakfast. Mainstream fact: the Dutch were pioneers of meat preservation, developing refined methods for salting, brining, and smoking pork products to keep them edible for months, sometimes even years on ships, in cellars, and across trade routes as far as Batavia or Brazil. Their cured ham, in particular, became a coveted export item. The methods varied by region, but most combined sea salt, juniper berries, coriander, and thyme. Lots of thyme. As you dock briefly near a curing shed, an unassuming building with blackened walls and a door that creaks like a protest, you spot your first hanging room. Rows upon rows of pig legs dangle from wooden beams, each one wrapped in cheesecloth and tagged with a wax seal. It's like a chandelier made of ham. The air inside is dense with salt and the faint, metallic tang of iron nails and old wood. A man emerges from the shadows with a long fork and a crooked smile. Cohen greets him like an old friend, or a recurring poker rival. His name is John, and he's what locals call a smoke whisperer. He claims to know when a ham is perfectly cured just by sniffing the breeze. You raise an eyebrow. Cohen shrugs. It works. Quirky tidbit: John doesn't use standard wood for smoking. He burns dried seaweed mixed with pine needles and stale cloves. Swears it gives his hams a briny whisper. Historians still argue whether these unconventional smokes added real flavor depth or simply made for excellent branding stories. Either way, Jan's seaweed hams are sought after all over Europe. Even Pope Urban VIII allegedly received one as a gift. He did not write back. Inside the curing shed, the pigs aren't here in the flesh, but their future selves are everywhere. Cohen explains how barge pigs once sold often took one of three paths: butchered fresh for immediate consumption, rendered into lard, the universal medieval miracle product, or cured for long-haul trade. You glance at the meat hanging above you and realize just how far these pigs will travel. Even after death, they're not done journeying. Outside, John gives you a taste. A single paper-thin slice of something dark and rich, both sweet and salty, with a smoky ghost that lingers in your mouth like a bedtime story you're not supposed to hear. You don't ask what cut it came from. You don't want to know. As the barge pushes back out into the main canal, the scent of smoke lingers, hanging on your clothes and tickling your nose. The pigs snuffle